Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, this is working here. So, I just wanted to do kind of another little update video. This is also kind of a test here. I got a new little stand for this camera setup here, and changed a few of the exposure settings. So I'm just kind of seeing how that looks. And I guess the topic, I had a couple things I just kind of wanted to talk about in this little video here. Um, I'll try to add it to the thumbnail. I don't know that it added on here when I started this video stream, but I saw this little meme, I guess it was, or little photo creation on Twitter. I thought the photo was kind of funny, and it's just like I said, I'll add it to the thumbnail, but it's just this little guy, and he's sitting on top of this idea that he has, and in between the idea and the results, there's this portion of being cool. And, for most people, you're never going to really look cool when you're trying out a new idea, and eventually, hopefully, you get to the result of whatever that idea is it's creative or starting a new business. Um, but the point is that you're gonna look, cringe, whatever, doing this new endeavor, starting a business, or starting a creative pursuit. So I just thought that was kind of funny. And anybody out there that is trying to do something creatively, and it's going to take a period of time, like this, for example, where it's kind of fucking cringe. So I also wanted to talk about just an update on this channel. Originally, this started out as I was doing it as a podcast channel, and um, when I started this, obviously Joe Rogan was very popular, and there's some other podcasts out there that were popular. So obviously, I'm not famous, or anything like that. And the people that I did get to come on, um, you know, they just obviously offered up their time, and I had fun doing it, and I would like to continue doing it. In the future, I'd love to start it up again. So, um, it's just after a certain point in time after I started this, it was just like everybody and their mother basically started a podcast. So it just got kind of like difficult to get people that I wanted to talk to, really, to do it. And um, obviously COVID happened, so that made things a little more difficult. So again, I'd love to start doing it again in the future, doing more podcasts, um, and and just YouTube in general has always been something that I've been interested in, and watched different channels on since I was in high school, really. So there's a lot of other areas that are interesting to me, like travel YouTube stuff. um, I've always just been somebody who's been really into just like travel type content. I was a big Anthony Bourdain fan, and another person that I watch quite a bit recently on YouTube is this guy named Drew Binsky. So I'm actually reading. I pulled this aside. I'm actually reading. I gotta finish. Hopefully you can see this. It's showing up here. Is that showing up? So I'm reading his book. Um, I gotta finish that up, and he just kind of talks about his journey. Uh, how he started his YouTube channel and how that essentially became a career for him. Um, so just kind of interesting. There's lots of different people, obviously, in the social media YouTube realm out there, and most people don't make any money off of probably their social media activities, and some people do. So that's something interesting about the time that we live in. Um, in a time where you have careers that are going to be taken by maybe AI. Maybe certain jobs aren't going to be jobs in a decade from now that are currently careers or jobs. And any time in history, there's been that kind of sort of evolution and change. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how the internet, how that progresses. Do more people, does that become more of a career or a job for people? where they're making money online, doing something creatively, entertainment purposes, education purposes, all that sort of thing. So, in my opinion, it probably is going to continue to go that way. So, anyways, it'd be cool if I could make money off of doing something online one day. That'd be awesome. I'm sure a lot of other people have that kind of goal, or that's something that they would love to try to do. So that's also back to the whole being cringe thing. It's just like if you have something that you think is interesting and you want to do, then you should do it. So it's like there's really nothing to lose, other than maybe your time that you've invested, maybe some money, time and money. But if you don't try, then you'll never know. So that's kind of all I really had. I just kind of wanted to test out this new camera angle here, just give a little update on the channel. And I want to get more used to doing more videos. It's just, I don't want to just talk in front of a camera all the time because it's just not interesting to me, really. So I'm still kind of trying to play around with just different ideas, video topics that I could do. And again, I'd love to do, more travel stuff potentially in the future, and kind of see where that goes. So, anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day, and I'll see